welcome Patrick Miller. Today we're going to test out my brand new Milwaukee cordless grease gun. I bought this because I'm just sick and tired of fighting, holding the grease, holding the nozzle into the Zerk fitting and then trying to pump it at the same time. I'm hoping that this gives me a little bit more freedom to do it. The truck itself has, I don't even know, man, it's got like 20 some Zerk fittings. There's a lot of moving parts, so you kind of have to treat it like a piece of farm implement because it's constantly being used and it's in pretty harsh conditions. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to plug this thing in and get her going. I've never used it before, so there's a dial on there for how much material comes out, and there's actually a light on there as well. So we'll see what happens in a second here. I got the battery. The battery's kind of charged up here. Alright. So I'm going to charge it. There's no grease in the system, so stage one complete, so let's jump up here. We got some right here. Start to see it coming through the wheel there, through the wheels there. I can see it coming through, so, but it doesn't, man, it just doesn't want to spin really easy. so I'd say I got my name on it because if you don't put your name on it, these things tend to come missing. So I approve of the cordless grease gun. It works really good. You can set the amount of material. It works really good, and it's really clean, you know, and I'm not fighting with it. I'm just hooking it up, holding it, pushing a button, which I like. I probably should have did a video of me with my old pumper grease gun. It was just a struggle trying to keep everything straight. So between the boxes, I got to grease the hinges for the door, and I've got to grease the rear wheels. So there's 4 grease fittings on each dumpster. There's it appears there's about a half a dozen, it's about a dozen grease fittings for the pal finger hook that I need to do. Not to mention just the truck itself, the front axle. There's some grease fittings on there as well. So this thing should come in pretty handy. Now I'm going to go hook up the box. I got a few deliveries going on this afternoon, so. Okay, so we got the trailer, we got the box on the truck, and so these wheels here, the point is that you want to kind of try to eliminate as much wheel roll as possible because we don't want to damage anybody's driveway or asphalt or concrete. So, you know, as we lift we'll have another video of that, but as we lift the box, we want to be pulling the truck in really slowly to kind of keep that on the wood. But in some cases, you don't need it doesn't really matter, so we can just roll it. Well, we don't want these to seize up or rust. We don't want these things dragging. So there's 2 grease fittings on here. So there's one on this side. And these are bone dry. There's no grease in any of these. So there's a little bit right there. And I love my new grease gun. This thing works awesome. So there's that one. Really good, really good. Battery's wearing out on me. You can hear it. So here's my hinge. And I got a 1-up high. That's what makes it nice with this here, because if I was pumping it, I'd be fighting that thing, and it's not fun. So, and then I also found 2 more grease zerks up front for the hydraulics. Once I was in the truck and I was turning around to load this one up, I looked back and there's 2 more, so I missed. So I got those 2. So, all right, let's go make a delivery. Okay, I'm at my drop here. They ordered a 10-yard dumpster. There's brick, concrete, just building materials in this one. I put my tarp in there because on these smaller ones, these 10-yard dumpsters, my automatic tarper here, it doesn't really give good coverage and it doesn't sit tight on it. So I hand tarp it, the small one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this up and just watch what I do. So right now, what I'll do is I'll drop the airbag so you can see here there's quite a bit of distance between the fender and the tire. So I'm going to drop the air out of the rear end because I want to get it low because it's heavy and it's a different trajectory, so it lifts. It's an easier lift for it. So I'm just going to set this camera up and just watch on it. So. Okay, well, that wasn't so good. I tried to keep the wheels on the back. You can see here. It's not terrible. Could have been better. That's his piece of wood there. You're ordering a roll-off dump box in your front yard. They're not light, and then you fill it with concrete, bricks, and building materials. We'll see what this one comes in at weight-wise. Inbound was 42, outbound 30. So that little 10-yard dumpster, 12,000 pounds. It was just full of brick. I can't bring the camera into the transfer station. They don't want you using your cell phone or cameras. So, pretty uneventful. Not as heavy a load as I thought it would be. But, hey, we're out. I'm going to go drop this one back at the yard. I got to pick up a 20 yard and go deliver it across town. And I think I'm done for the day for now. I wish I had 2 more to go, but I don't. You know, starting a company is never easy. It's always hard, and I don't care what anybody says. It's never a walk in the park. It always it's always throwing a curveball at you. There's always something else around the corner, whether it be opportunity or it could be, you know, something messed up. I don't know. It's never really messed up. It's always just another opportunity. You can call it bad or you can call it good, but either way, something's going to change or something's going to come out of it. It's entirely up to you how you want to perceive that event that's happened. So right now with the roll-off, nothing bad. I mean, the biggest thing that I could do to screw things up is what I did earlier today is, you know, is gouge someone's driveway. I don't want to do that. That could get costly pretty fast to try to fix someone's driveway, so I don't want to do that. So, but other than that, it's pretty simple. It's not like the construction business where, you know, the contracts are huge. The contracts that I do with the roll-off are fairly small. You know, they, you know, $500, $600, $700, and then you're done. So, but